This is why you should understand what LLM is. Large language models, or LLMs, are amazing artificial intelligence technologies that are rapidly changing the game in technology and even our habits. LLMs, along with other powerful AI tools, promises to enhance our daily lives in ways we are only beginning to imagine. Most probably, you have already interacted with AI chatbots that helped you draft professional emails, correct your piece of code, or even craft engaging stories. But their capabilities extend beyond text. LLMs can also help generating stunning images, videos, and even music. But what exactly are LLMs, and what makes them so powerful?
That is a good question. Not so simple.
Think of LLMs as super smart neural networks which task is to predict next word for given prefix or text. They have been trained on terabytes of text data from every corner of the internet. We are talking trillions of words. If you think of it, this is normal. As the more data they learn, the smarter they become. Like any human. It's not just the quantity that's mind-blowing, it's also the diversity. LLMs processed academic papers from top universities, social media posts in countless languages, new articles from around the world, and even transcribing over 1 million hours of YouTube video. Well, this extensive data collection conducted by companies like Meta and OpenAI has raised concerns. YouTube CEO Nihal Mohan, in particular, might not have been pleased with how their platform's content was utilized without explicit permission. It will get fixed. As these models process this vast tsunami of text, they engage in what could be called neural gymnastics. Through this intensive learning process, LLMs begin to recognize patterns, understanding context, and even picking up on the subtle nuances of different writing styles. I know what you might be wondering: how is all this possible? Processing such vast amounts of data isn't easy. It takes powerful servers, days, weeks, and even months to train these models. Let's take the example of Meta, that have invested heavily in its AI infrastructure. Mark Zuckerberg and his team have spent hundreds of millions of dollars.
We're going to have around 350,000 nvidia H100s, or around 600,000 H100 equivalents of compute if you include other GPUs. We're currently training Llama 3.
And the end result is truly impressive. This gives you an idea of just how massive and complex these systems are. Now, here's where it gets really clever. To manage this massive task, LLM use a trick. They break down language into bite-sized pieces called tokens. These can be words, part of words, or even punctuation marks. The model processes these tokens using a brilliant technology called transformer. But wait, there is a crucial step in between. Before meeting the transformer, tokens need to be converted into embeddings, or vectors. Think of word embeddings as special numerical codes that computers can easily understand. They represent words and capture their meaning and relationships to other words in a way that makes it easier for the model to analyze and generate text. A quick reminder before we continue: if you are enjoying this dive into LLM, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on AI technology. Now, enter the transformers, the brainy best friends of LLM. Invented by Google, they are incredible at figuring out context. The groundbreaking paper that introduced them is called "Attention is All You Need." The transformer is a neural network architecture that gets its superpower from something called the attention module. This module is amazing because it captures the relationship between each word in a sequence with every other word. It's like they are solving a giant word puzzle, looking at what comes before and after each word, and how words relate to each other within sentences. Transformers are a complex topic that deserves its own deep dive, so we will save that for another video. We are not yet done. Before reaching you, the LLM went through 3 main stages. First, a generative pre-training, where the raw language model built on the transformer architecture is trained on huge text data. Next comes the supervised fine-tuning, where the previous model is further trained to mimic ideal chatbot behavior. Well, humans demonstrate good responses, and the AI model learns from these examples. Finally, reinforcement learning from human feedback. Here, the AI learns to refine its responses based on human feedback, guided by a reward function. It's like a sophisticated scoring system. When the AI generates a helpful, accurate, or appropriate response, it receives a high score or reward. But there is more to it than just improving accuracy and helpfulness. Remember, these models are initially trained on vast amounts of data from the internet, the good and even the bad. This means they have been exposed to all sorts of language, including sensitive information and, well, let's say some less than polite vocabulary. This is where the supervised fine-tuning and reinforcement learning stages become crucial. They act like a sophisticated filter, teaching the AI the nuances of appropriate communication. It's learning not just what to say, but how to say it and, importantly, what not to say. Now that it's ready for use, you can start asking them using prompts. No matter what is your role, understanding LLMs is super important. They are not just a passing trend, they are actively shaping our future, from how we work to how we create and even how we interact with technology on a daily basis. So keep learning, stay curious, and get ready for an exciting future with LLMs. Thanks for watching and see you next time.